Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with our subject computer of class 6, chapter number 6, MS PowerPoint, giving presentations. So in the previous chapter, you have read about some of the features of PowerPoint. Now you will learn how to set up a view, a slideshow, and print your presentation. The slideshow option. The slideshow tab on the ribbon contains the many options for the slideshow. On the Start Slide group, these groups are listed below. So click on Slideshow. So first one, the Start Slideshow group containing the first option, starting the slideshow from the beginning. Second option, start the slideshow from the current slide. If you have many options and in between while editing your presentation you want to check how it looks when you put on the slideshow, so you can check for that current slide. Broadcasting the slideshow to remote viewer through the internet. So you can deliver your presentation online on another computer system. Creating or playing a custom slideshow. So you can also create a custom slideshow. So with the custom slideshow, shows only those slides which you have chosen. Setting up the slideshow. This option is available under the Setup group of Slideshow tab. Setup. So you can set the preferences on how the slideshow will present it. When you click on this option, a Setup Show window appears on your screen. It presents many alternatives for the slideshow. It has many options like show type. So click on Slideshow Setup. So the first one is show type. So you can select presented by a speaker. So you can run your slideshow for the full window. Browse by the individuals. So for the window options. Browse at the keycaps. So like the full screen, the automated playing your presentation. So let's know about the functions of these options. So write the options on the Setup Show dialog box. You can do the following things. First one is show type. So this option will configure the presentation slideshow type. It gives the options to present the show as presented by the speaker, browsed by the individual, and browsed at the keycaps. Show options. So this option will run the slideshow until you press the escape key from your keyboard. You can present the slideshow with or without the narration or animation in it. So you can use this checkbox. So this presentation will continuously run again and again until you press the escape key from your keyboard. Then we have the option to select the pen color. This option is used to select the color of your presentation. Laser printer color or laser pointer color. This option is used to select the color for laser pointer. So if you are using a laser pointer on your presentation to point out something, or while you are explaining your presentation to the individual people, so you can use a laser pen to point out on any point on your presentation. So you can choose the color for your pointer from this option. Next one is slideshow. This option is used to select the number of slides for a slideshow. You can select all to include all the slides or choose a few selected slides. So either you can select all the slides to show all the slides of your presentation. If you choose from So you can select from 1 to 10 according to your presentation or custom for a specific slides. If you want to skip in between the slides, so you can use a comma button to specify the order of your slides. Advanced slide, you can choose to change the slide manually by pressing enter or clicking on slide. To set the show to proceed automatically, select the option of using timings. So you can rehearse on your presentation. So later on it will run on the timing if you have done the rehearsal on your presentation before, or either record your slideshow timing before the presentation giving to the audience. Then we have multiple monitors. So this option is used to select the monitor from drop down list in the multiple monitor area. If you are representing your presentation on the multiple systems, so you can select on which monitor which content is to be shown or which content is to be hidden from that person. So you can select the options with the help of multiple monitor options. Next is recording narrations. MS PowerPoint allow you to record the narration for the slideshow. As you record the narration, it stores the file separately so that the slides are synchronized with the narration you recorded. You can connect a recording device to your system and make sure the microphone software is installed in it. The various steps to follow to record your narration for the slides are: first, go to the record slideshow option from the setup group of the slideshow tab and click on it. A record slideshow dialog box will appear. It asks you to select what you want to record before your beginning of recording. So you can select the slide and animation timings and click on start recording. So along with this, when you speak, the microphone as a recording dialog box will appear on your screen. So in this way, this presentation is running in the full screen and it's also recording my voice as in a separate file. To stop the recording, click the close button. The total timing of slideshow is displayed and you can click on yes button to save your file. Click on end show. The total timing of your slideshow was 24 seconds. You wish to save the new slide timing, so you can click on yes button. So in this way, this will save all the files in a separate file, and when you run the next time, so it will run according to your recorded slideshow. Next is rehearsal timings. While creating your presentation, it will be difficult to choose the right timing to giving the presentation a natural flow. The MS PowerPoint has a feature to rehearse the timing of your slideshow with audio. The various steps to rehearsal the timing in MS PowerPoint are: click on rehearsal timings, option from the setup group of the slideshow tab. This will begin the PowerPoint presentation but in the rehearsal dialog box. The practice speaking and advance the slide as required in presentation. Choose whether or not to keep this timing or try it again. So click on rehearsal timing. Then you can rehearsal on your presentation, and here you can see that along with this rehearsal timing, the timer is working. So it records the timing, how much time you spend on this slide, and when you move to next slide, it will start again from the zero, but this is your total time. At the end, when you close, so it shows the proper timing, how much time you have used. So you can save this time by clicking on yes, or if you wish to rehearsal again with the new timing, then you can select the no. Creating a speaker notes. The speaker notes or the notes page are added to a presentation slide as a reference to the presentation. They allow us to create the note for each slide. The various steps to add the speaker notes are listed below. Select the slide, go to the View tab of your Microsoft PowerPoint window and select the Note Page option from the Presentation View group. Under the Presentation Views, select Note Page. So here you can add the text along with this presentation what you want to speak. So you can note some points about your presentation in these notes, and while you are running your presentation on the projector, so these notes are not visible to the audience, but these notes are visible to you on your computer. So you can type here the content whatever you want to speak along with this presentation. So like hello. So the rest of the things you can type and save along with your presentation. Printing a presentation. So after finalize your presentation, you need to take the printout. So click the file menu button, a drop down menu will appear. So just make the duplicate of this file again, slide again 2 or 3 times. So we have 4 slides in our presentation, but the content is same. So click on file, click print option. From the various print options are displayed. Then you can select the printer, on which printer you want to take the printout. Then under the setting group, you can select the setting, whether you want to print all the slides, whether you want to print a current slide only or a custom range, or the specific set of the slide like 2 to 4. Then if you want to take the printout of this slide, 1 per slide per page, then you can select it. If you want to take along with the notes, then you can take the printout along with the notes. So your presentation is this and this is your notes. And next is, if you want to take 2 slides per page, you can select this option. If you want to take more than like the 9 slide in a horizontal, so you can take the printout of 9 slides on your page. So make it 1 print per 1 slide, 1 page, or if you want to take it the both sides, so you can select it the both side. Then we have a color option. If you want to make it the color printout, so you can select the color. If you want to take it in grayscale, so you can select the grayscale option. If you want to get it the pure black and white, you can select the black and white. So this is a black and white option. So according to your requirement, you can select the option and click on print button to take the printout of your presentation. Last is spell check. The spell check option is used to check the spelling of your presentation. The various steps to check the spelling of your presentations are: exit from the print menu, back to your presentation, click on Review tab, click on spelling under the Profile group. So there is a no spelling problem in this presentation, so spell check is complete. Running a slideshow. So after finalize your presentation, you need to run your presentation on the projector. To start the slideshow, click the From Beginning button. So click on slideshow, click on Beginning slide, or from the Current slide button group, on the slideshow tab. Use the arrow buttons of the screen to move forward or backward in your presentation. So this is moving into the next. So this is the last slide. So now for the exit, you can click on escape button from your keyboard. If for an effective presentation, while designing or running a presentation, the following points should be kept in the mind. The slideshow should be a consistent design throughout the presentation. Use the graphics and pictures to make your presentation more effective. Remove the unnecessary information and the graphics using the contrasting background and the text colors. Use the maximum 3 font for your text in your presentation. So like here, this is a larger, medium and small. Keep the font consistent throughout the slide presentation. Identify the critical information for your presentation. Use not more than 6 bulleted per page. So if you are making a bulletins, so maximum 6 bulletins per page. So here we have 5. The text under the bulletin should be the short idea, not the complete sentence. So just a one word, it should not be a sentence. Add the web links to your presentation. Use a hyperlink between the slides. So this is all about your chapter number 6, how you can make the PowerPoint presentation and giving your presentation to your audience. So the presentation is a better way to convey your idea to the number of people. So always work and do the practice on the presentation. You will learn more about the presentation. Thank you. Have a nice day.